sorry. Anyways, it's me, Giovanni, again, and, today I did not know what to make this video about. Similar to the last time, I think I just ran out of video ideas immediately. But I now have, a new story on Wattpad. I was, of course, afraid to, publish, more things because, well, just not on YouTube, just on other apps like Twitter, Tumblr, Wattpad, and other stuff, and storage, internet storage. But you know what? I'm pretty sure this tablet is stable, mostly. I'm just afraid to even look at the percentage of storage that I have. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. My tablet is still okay. It's not frozen. It's just it lags it just a little bit sometimes. Mostly YouTube, but thankfully you can just easily close the app, and thankfully everything will be fine again. So no need to worry. But anyways, so I was thinking about doing a backstory about Ian from Aphmau's MyStreet because nothing's really said about Ian's backstory in any way. It's stated that maybe mostly from people's speculation, it's speculated that his father was indeed Zach, but Zach left Ian and his mother when he was very young, and that Ian was, of course, born a monster, and his mom was abused by Zach, and well, let's just say that maybe Ian didn't have a good childhood. But I do want to say that we did see Ian's dad just once. It was during one of Aphmau's skits in Minecraft, being a billionaire, so to speak. And let's just say his dad is not a nice person. His dad is somewhat ignorant and only cares about his money. And let's just say maybe Ian just grew up like his father, similar to how in the actual MyStreet series. So that might make sense, but I feel like I just want Ian to be redeemed because we don't know that much about him except for people's speculation about him, especially since Ian and Aphmau were apparently half siblings due to Jason's jealousy once again, but Aphmau confirmed that Ian and Aphmau aren't half siblings, and that Ian is not Zach's dad. I mean that Zach is not Ian's dad. So, and it was just a red herring. So I'm just like, okay, how do we go this? How do we figure this out? Zach is not Ian's father. We did see Ian's parents. His father only just once, and his mother mentioned a few times and seen like twice. So Ian has a mother. That's great. Ian had a father that just shut up just one time. Just one time. I feel like I want the MyStreet aspects in Aphmau's Minecraft skits to be brought back, because when they were brought back for some reason, I was surprised and in shock, but I was happy to see the nostalgia back, and it was great. It kept on returning, especially with other characters that we've seen before, that they were returning again, and it was great. It was amazing. And so I was like, okay, Michi also returned with the video of Aphmau, of Ian's dad. So I'm just like, oh, so we're gonna get this now. Are we gonna finally get Ian's parents? Well, maybe, but we finally did. But even though we only saw his, like I said, we saw his mom twice, and his dad only once. It's probably possible and confirmed that Ian only lives with his mom and that his dad left him, which might be possible, but I always thought that Ian's backstory, I would just envision, like, one of his past moments during his, like, teenagehood, that Ian would kill his parents and, burn the house down. Like, burn his house to the ground. And, that would be terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. But I now have this. I still want to figure out what I want to do, what I want to have in the story. I do want to make the story during, like, Ian's some childhood, middle school, and almost like before he meets Aphmau. He has a relationship with Alex, one of Lily's friends. Who was in MyStreet during season 1 of Phoenix Drop High. So Ian and Alex. But I also have Michael and the Cannibal Monster movies on photos, and I might upload them to YouTube tomorrow, or probably on Sunday. Probably both of them on Wednesday and Sunday. Anyways, I also thought that if Ian were to redeem himself, especially in my character's alternate timeline taking place in the 1960s, his story, he would still be alive. He would just be in a coma. He would survive. He would wake up, and then he would hide himself. He would find out about Michael Jennings, not Aphmau's Michael, but Quinzel's Michael. And he finds Alex's dead body in a body bag. And Ian's just distraught over her death. He just needs to stop Michael. He just needs to stop him once and for all. He tried, but it's successful. But anyways, I scrapped that because that wouldn't exactly happen. But at the same time, maybe, I guess. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we saw Alex with Lily when they were bullying Kim. And for some reason, we have never seen Lily or Alex again. But that's okay. It's fine. But in my 1960s, involving my character, Quinzel kills Lily right before Quinzel joins MyStreet. And it was out of nowhere. She just so happened to kill Lily in broad daylight in the middle of the road. Creepy. Really creepy. And as for the Quinzel miniseries, I decided to scrap it because there was no way in hell that I was going to manage to do it. I just felt like, I don't know. I really don't want to be bothered about it anymore. It fizzled out of my mind. I'm not sure how. I just didn't think of how I would do the actual story. I only thought of a couple of scenes, but that was it. So, here I am now. I hate when my nose gets stuffy. Anyways, I also found the artist behind Yonder Simulator's artwork and Yondev's avatar. Um, so, I'm, I know that Yonder Simulator is still, not finished. I understand. And I understand that many people quit about Yonder Dev's actions. I understand. But the game has been updated, but the rivals are still not out yet, which makes me a little sad, but you know what? I can just wait for it regardless. It's fine. It doesn't bother me that much anymore. But I was still thinking about Amai Odayaka. She's one of my favorite rivals, and even though she's not out yet, I'm still waiting, and I used to ship her with Ludwig von Koopa from Super Mario, and I'm not sure why, but I just think of weird stuff, and I first shipped them back in 2017 or 2018, I think. I don't know, but I remember shipping them one time, and I can just imagine the story would play out like this. Ludwig is visiting Academy. He's a student from another school across from Academy High. So he visits the high school. He goes near the cooking club. He passes by, and Amai just so happens to see him. It was during the afternoon when everyone else was going to go home, and Amai was still in the cooking club, probably cleaning. She saw Ludwig and invited him over to the club. He agreed. She baked him some cookies, and they talked to each other, got to know one another, and started up sort of a relationship just very quickly. And when when Ludwig wanted to walk Amai home, she accepted. They got to her house, and as Amai was going to go inside, back home, Ludwig gives her a kiss on the cheek, and Amai and Ludwig's relationship just starts from there. It sounds weird, but at least it's not disturbingly gross, because, you know, grooming. Grooming is still a very disgusting bad thing. But you know what? Yonder Dev made an apology, and even though he deleted it, at least it was a little bit better than Colleen's, because the whole ukulele song. I wanted to forgive Yonder Dev, but I didn't want to say anything about it because, you know, everyone else may not agree, and that's fine. He can just deal with it. It's not like it might bother him. He's just gonna go on try and still work on Yonder Simulator as much as possible. I get it. But I still understand why people were disgusted and quit playing Yonder Simulator and working with him. I understand, because grooming is still wrong, and Yonder Dev is a problematic person. And even though his game is good, but it's not finished. It might never get finished, but it's alright. I'll just deal with it. I mean, it's still a good game, but it does have its problems. But at the same time, nothing's perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. I mean, what good is it? What good are you? Anyway, that's all. Bye!